All right, friends, how are you today? It's Aaron here bringing you your astrology for Tuesday, the 7th of May, 2019. We've got some pretty cool stuff going on. Mercury has entered Taurus officially. It is in there. The moon is going to be in Gemini all day. We've got a lot of energy in the very first three signs. I want to show you something which is really neat that's going on right now that's setting us up for the next 2 weeks. And these next 2 weeks are kind of setting us up as well for what's going to happen throughout the year and into next year. Let me show you this. Pretty cool. All right. So first sign, Aries, is ruled by Mars, okay, which is survival. This is our instincts. This is our, moving forward, our planet of action. And in Aries, this is self, fingers and toes, baby, all I know. This is like, if there's a bear coming in the woods, you're going to turn and run away and you're going to survive. Your instinct is to survive. If there's too much traffic coming, you're going to stop. When it looks like it's clear, you feel safe, you're going to go. These are your natural instincts to survive. Now, as caring as we can be, we're never in a situation where we're like, oh, hello, Mr. Bear. You look hungry and I'm just going to let you eat me. No, that's not, installed into our being. All right, so it's like we have to survive. How do we survive in this world? Well, through an exchange. We have to barter or make money. I do a service, I perform this service, and then in exchange for money or food or shelter or clothes or whatever it is that we've worked out in between us. So let me go back here to the chart. All right, so we've got Mars, okay, and the moon all day in Gemini. So we're action. So this is information. Now, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, okay, which is our, Mercury, the mercantile, Hermes, the messenger of the gods. So this is what's ruling our information. And this planet of information is in Taurus, which is stuff and things, okay, and money and traditions. And now, what is the ruling planet of Taurus is Venus, and Venus is over here in Aries. And Venus is what, everything that we love and want and desire in life. Things and people. Over here in Libra, it would be, other people. But here in Taurus, this is about stuff, things. Myself and my finances, okay? So Venus is here in self, finances, survival mode, all right? And the moon, our emotions, we're seeking out information. Jupiter up here, we're seeking out information, making this connection, okay? We're really going out there in the world, seeing what is going on. And we're talking and thinking about money right now for the next 2 weeks because we need to survive, all right? And what is this all kind of pointing up to is this right here. So go up, see the cursor at the top of the screen with Saturn and Pluto. Okay, so let me come back here and talk about that. So Saturn and Pluto are both retrograde right now, just as of, a week and 2 weeks ago. So Saturn is to bring tension. And Pluto's job is to bring transformation, So our personal planets, and again, so a moon's motions, right? And sun is self, ego. But Saturn is to bring tension, Pluto is to bring transformation. And whenever these two get together in a conjunction, which is going to happen on January 12th, 13th next year, all right, it's kind of a big change. There's a very big change happening, especially with the South Node being up there connected to the two of them right now as well. There's a lot of change happening within our government as well as our personal government, how we're governing ourselves and how we're doing our daily lives and how we're making money, okay? So this right now is like, don't give yourself away to the bear. Do not give your services away for free to the big scary bear. It's like kind of run away from the bear, figure out what's going to work and a way to survive for yourself. Nobody really has instructions coming down here. We have good parents, good teachers, and mentors that are going to guide us along the way to fend for ourselves and to teach us and hone in on our crafts and skills. And this is this time right now during the next 2 weeks to really focus in on what those skills are, what those gifts are that we receive that we can, exchange with other people. What are our gifts that we can work with other people in exchange for money or barter, food, shelter, all these things. Because this retrograde of Saturn and Pluto moving back, Saturn moves a lot faster. Right? We're talking about 30 years cycle versus a 230 something year cycle. This is really, really slow. So Saturn's going to pull away. So these guys aren't going to meet up until January, right? So they're pulling away, which means the tension, like this first quarter of 2019 financially for a lot of people has been a very interesting year because things have been shifting. The markets are shifting. Money is shifting. Okay, so then all of a sudden we're going to get this breath of fresh air here, in late spring into the summertime. But come September, mid-September, when Saturn stops, when Saturn's retrograde ends and it begins to move forward again, inching closer and closer and closer to Pluto up through January, it's like we're coming back to these times where it's like, okay, things are sparse, things are scarce. I need to adapt and find different ways and different avenues to make revenue for myself. Like we can do that with other people. We can do that with, the community as we're moving toward Aquarius. So it's just like, arm in arm, we're stronger than we are solo, but still we need to look out for ourselves. We have to focus on how we are making money and what we're doing and how we're contributing and giving back in that barter system to the world. So this next 2 weeks is a really great time to focus on that, because if we can create now, if we plant the seeds now and start this process, then we can get this stuff kind of going by harvest season, and it's going to put us in a new path come winter, all right? Because come January, we're all going to be on a new path. Whatever is coming, it's going to take us all on a very different road. So, good time right now to plant those seeds. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.